What's up, Daniel B? Make sure. So today we got the SPY is moving on up. Me and Rooster, we had talked about this 2 days ago. I was wondering if, let me see, where is that NQ? I was wondering if it was gonna continue out of this downtrend, and it's looking like it's pretty strong up here and making a new high up here. So it hasn't done that since back here in, what is this, the 6th June 30, made a new high back there and then failed. So we'll see how this ends up holding up. What's up, One Life? um PPI was down, so we don't know. Yeah, a lot of, well, the markets are pretty green right now, but I don't think this is updated yet. All of this green just doesn't seem right. Microsoft up, Apple up, Tesla, Amazon, everything just super green. I don't know if I trust that. We'll see. What's up, SB? Let's also go and check out this. SPY did have a little bit of a gap up off of this level as well. 410s all the way up there to the 422s this morning, 423s, reclaiming all of that. But will it hold? Oil ended up jumping back over. I really thought it was just going to get under 90 and go on down, but looks like it has reversed back into this range, retesting the 93s. May come up here for a 95 test, but we'll see that as well. The low that it touched was about the 87.50 down here. So definitely looking for it to move on down. One Life says market is going to crash. Those numbers are fake. Bankruptcies and mortgage defaults are high. Unemployment is outrageous. You're paying in fiat US, which is worthless. Your only hope is oh my goodness. One Life, he sounds just like somebody I know. Yeah. Well, I think there's multiple ways to kind of benefit from anything. So I don't, you know, don't try to get too narrowed down into one thing. Just have my eggs in multiple baskets. Daniel Daniel B said, "What color is your Bugatti?" Why do you always ask people what color is their Bugatti, bro? Bugattis are not that great. They're cool for like a test run, and then you just be done with it. You can't even go fast. You get arrested unless you take it to like a one of those racetracks. Okay. The SPY for some reason is, oh, okay, it's just acting weird. It was at 1422 up here, but it's kind of acting a little weird there. That can't be right. The prices on TOS are still 419, so yeah, it is kind of jumping. SB says I drive a cardboard box with drawn on wheels. Hey, that's how you gotta do it, man. Flintstones, you'll never lose. You'll always be up on gas and oil changes. You may need knee replacements, but hey, that's okay. Okay, so today, what we see on the charts over here in the micro floats, we see DRCT, CC or CYCC, and then GWAV. DRCT, the news, this had some earnings come out. Direct Digital shares are higher after company reported better than expected Q2 EPS results. So they jumped up here to about 360. See how that goes. About 10 minutes to the bell. DRCT. Let's look back at these levels over here. So it had a previous top of the 321. This was one of those that IPO dropped down drastically, gapped up. So it's kind of it's been up and down since its IPO back here in February. Big drop, launched back up, launched up to almost 550, came all the way back down, and still doing those same moves. So definitely one that's giving some moves. We'll see if people are interested though. It's got 3 million shares traded on it right now. If y'all see anything else, drop it into the chats and we'll check it out. 375 is looking like a point that's a little bit of a struggle for it to get over that 25 cents. It is making lower lows on the 5 minute, stopped at around the 390s, 380s, but getting tighter and tighter. So I'm thinking it may give a pop before it drops. We'll see though. Revenue second quarter 2022 revenue increased to 21.3 million in the second quarter of 2022 and increased 10.1 million or up 90% over the 11.2 million in the same period of 2021. Okay. Tiptoeing into the 375s there before the open. Only 200 million or 200,000 shares traded on this candle to the upside. Seeing it get up to those 80s, looks like it's going to the 80s. There's the 80s popping on the tape, but let's see the bid move into the 80s. 79s, 82s on the bid very quickly, and then 80s disappearing. Can they hold the 80s on the bid though? Back to 75 on the bid. 76. Very small breakout there. Not even, maybe not even a cent. Maybe a All right, market is about to open. Let's see what comes up. DRCT showed a lot of weakness here. I don't know if people be willing to jump back on that right now. May need to give a little bit of a pullback before they try to dump into it. $30 seconds left. All right, market's just open. 375 holding there. This is the first minute. Struggling to keep those 380s there though. This first candle has 700,000 shares traded. See if it starts to break this previous candle of the 364s and gets going down to the 350s. Okay, getting down to that previous bottom of that last candle, 356. Can it go ahead and get under 350s? And also, let's look at the SPY as well. $422s. Personal, high, low, group. All right, 340s getting hit quite quickly down there. Red on the day, 8% down. It'll be popping on my scan soon. But it's already red on the day, so whatever. Have a flat top up here to 375. I don't know if that news is good enough for it to come back and retest these highs. With it just getting 18 cents per share higher than the previous year. We'll have to see. Already down 30 cents though. $350s holding there a little bit. Okay, so over here on TOS, we can see that this candle does not look attractive. Look at how this thing came up and it's already so red on the day. That does not look attractive right there. Way more volume to the downside than the upside. 3 million shares, almost 4 million shares on this downwards move. Down 10% on the day. And it may be the biggest volume mover as of now. What's up, Lori? Appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Let's see. Oh, y'all have been conversating. I like it. Talking about all kinds of stuff. One day I'm going to be as smart as you guys and be able to just go in on the financials and chop up everything. I'm going to catch up one day. Maybe all I need is some Red Bull, like One Life and DB do. Give me some Red Bull and I'll sprout my little financial wings. One Life said, and some cocaine. What? SB said, wasn't BTSC claiming to pay dividends in Bitcoin? I believe so. Yeah. Are they up today? BTCS 24,000 shares traded. Ben said they did pay out on that the dividends. Because I know Ben was invested in there as well. They're renting. That's all they do is rent. NVTA should be popping on my scans here in a little bit. It's down major. It was a monster mover. Me and Donnell were talking about NVTA. It was a absolute beast yesterday, and it was one of those that was just going up. Just going up. So, and it's halted down. I was wondering why it looked like the volume stopped on it. It's halted down as well. So it took a rip yesterday. I mean, it took no breaks from $2 up to $9, and now it's back down to $5. Down 17% on the day. DRCT also continuing to grind down. That news on DRCT may not get any kind of buy up on it. Crazy, crazy. Let's see anything else popping. Nothing else. Are y'all seeing anything else in the small cap world or large cap world that y'all are liking? Okay, DRC came down here to this almost a 325 level. Taking a little pause break from that push down. Almost 4 million shares traded on this previous 5-minute candle. Has a flat top up here on the hour of the 376. That's 30 cents right there to try to retest that high. Let me see where this thing is going to open up at on NVTA. Trade halts. NVTA 937. 942.27. DRCT has a previous bottom of this 330. It could flip back green, but for it to go green, it needs to get back up to the 378s. Which is all the way up here. All right, we're starting to see some things pop in over here on the scans now. MTTR, Disney, DNA, and MVTA are popping up as of now. See what Disney's got going. Disney jumped up quite a bit from the 110s up to the 122s. Let me read their news. Okay, Disney to serve Coffee with Korean and She-Hulk among steady flow of streaming content. CEO says Disney, blah, blah, blah. Investors should focus on what's better at Disney than Netflix. Okay. So, yeah, Disney getting a little bump there today. MTTR is another one. MTTR. News on this one is the stock charging higher. Let's see. Pipe Sandler maintains overweight on Matterport. What is Matterport? Matterport to participate in upcoming investor conferences. Let's see what this thing is. Matterport. Matterport, a spatial data company, focuses on digitization and datification of the built world. It offers Matterport digital twins and 3D data platform to design, build, operate, promote, and understand spaces. The company offers Matterport Capture, an application that enables to capture depth, data, and imagery of a space using 3D cameras, 360 cameras, and iPhones. Matterport Workshop application to customize and add details and share spaces. Matterport Showcase application for audience view and explore space in its final format. The Matterport VR to experience virtual reality. It offers solutions for real estate, photography, travel and hospitality, retail, insurance, and restoration. Industrial and facilities management, architecture and engineering, and construction industries. Matterport Inc. was founded in 2011 and is headquartered in Sunnyvale, California. So basically VR getting up there to $7, moving from 624 up here to $7. MVTA did open up lower, down almost 40% on the day now. Is giving back almost everything, getting back under that dollar mark. Also, I see DNA. Look at what this is, DNA, and what their news is about. Okay, Grinko, Bioworks, Rwanda Development Board announced plans to develop and implement a new biosecurity capabilities in Rwanda. Okay. Clinical biotechnology, developing medicines, metabolic, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's okay on DNA. These are definitely some higher float movers that are going up with this. Let's see which one takes over. MTTR up 12% on the day. Definitely looking strong. We'll see if that range closes down. It is a little bit higher float, I believe. Just a little bit. 485 employees. Float is 216.82 million. So definitely a higher float on MTTR. So it may be a grinder, but it's definitely strong to the upward side. SPY went ahead and broke over those 423s. Getting up there to the 425s. See if we can go ahead and break that 423.50. What's oil doing? Come on, oil, you got to go down. All right, NVTA breaking down to $5 now, down 42%, 24% since the open. I also see Veru that's up, Veru. Oh yeah, Lori called Veru a little bit ago. Definitely up, up, up. Came up from 14 up here to 16, up 18%. And then she also called out iLag. iLag, not that many people are watching it though. 391,000 shares. MTR up to the 735s. Donnell says MTTR weak catalyst. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from those weak catalysts. Let's see. Oxy going to 66. One Life called. It's almost to 65, crossing over the 65 level now. Got up there to 65.40s. I remember Roblox was also moving the other day as well. Over 50, over $50, taking a nice little big push up there over this previous high of 50.75 on Roblox. So definitely some things to watch. Veru is very interesting though. Let me see what kind of news was on Veru. Veru had its earnings, so this is a earnings play. So I'm guessing anyone that was gonna make any profits off of this bought down here at the 11s. So where would be the new point? We'll have to see a new bottom form on the daily chart out here. We can see Veru has been up and down throughout this range, up and down, up and down. Came back up here and retested the 1750s today. Just a lot of up and down motion on Veru. But it makes okay moves. $2, maybe $2 moves when it does have a big explosion. DRCT with a little bottom here looking like the 332s. We'll see if it breaks that down on the 15-minute. $340 up to the 372s. Still red on the day though, so shorts are in control. Okay. A little bit more just got added to my high float. Let's see what just dumped in here. Okay, seeing Ford, Shopify, AMC, AMD. Not up huge though, around that 1-2%. So not a huge movers. The biggest movers were already up there. MTTR with the weak news that Donnell called, and then DNA. So we'll see. Back over here, MTTR, it did take a little bit of a fall from the 739s down here to the $7. Oxy sitting right at $65. Still bullish though. iLag went on down there, just not enough volume on iLag. Roblox pushing on back up there, looking like it's forming a little bit of a double top on the 5-minute, but we'll see a confirmation on the higher time frames. DNA forming a nice little flat bottom. Okay, the SPY did get up there to that 423.25 and breaking higher. But will it be able to hold here? Oxy. DNA breaking a new high there, 384s. What was the news on DNA? Okay, they just got a partnership. Can I please? DRCT still holding around this level of the 335s. I'm thinking it can break it down. Broke down once, broke down again. Break of this 325 is going to send it into a downward spiral. See if we can get it here. Already down 12% on the day. Definitely not what we're looking for. Veru up to the 1725s. Trying to take those 1725s. Look at this overall market watch. Yeah, Disney is hot all over this market watch. Yep, in every sector. Baba is also up. That's one that Rooster was trading. Baba. You know, look at what it's doing for him. Lifting on back up to that $100 level. DNA halted going down or up? Not showing me anything. Okay. DNA halted going up above the 402s. It's one of the biggest movers of the day. MTTR found more resistance up here, and now we're seeing a confirmed top here of the 725s. Veru blasting through that 725 up to the 1750s now. And also the SPY cradling up as well. or 2350s getting touched. Give me 1 sec. All right. Veru coming on down now. DNA halted again to the upside. MTTR, I don't think it's going to be a winner on the day, but DNA just absolutely ripping. Veru back under 17. Why is Veru going up? Veru, I think we saw it had earnings. Let me see. Veru, yeah, this was an earnings report on Veru. Apparently they did better. Let's look into it. Better than expected. So let's look at this morning. Earnings schedule for August. Oh, their earnings came out today. They had Veru Q3 loss per share. Okay, Veru reports third quarter financial results progresses, whatever that treatment is for COVID-19. It may just be popping because they had COVID-19 in there. Let's see. Novel oral cytoskeleton disruptor agent. Novel oral cytoskeleton disruptor agent. Okay, and then they have something else for metastatic breast cancer, phase 2B. We intend to conduct a phase 2B clinical study, which will be an open label, multi-center, and randomized study evaluating whatever their product is versus active comparator for the treatment of AR, ER, and HER2 metastatic breast cancers in approximately 200 patients. So they got a new study coming out there for phase 2B. And I'm seeing Veru fiscal Q3 loss widens as revenue falls. So yes, they're doing these experiments, but their revenue is also going down. So things to keep in mind. Things to keep in mind. I don't even think I showed that, but this is what I was looking at. Revenue loss widens. The revenue falls as the loss widens. And then in, which one was it? Was it this one? This one? This one is one that was talking about their new studies that they're bringing out. Actually, all three of these talk about the study that they're bringing out, and their gross profits decreasing, gross margin decreasing, everything decreasing for Veru. So I don't know why that one's up, but DNA is definitely looking like the overall winner on the day, up 35%, has gone into two halts up. Let's look at the news on this one. It just has a partnership, so this partnership must be something spectacular, right? Grinko Bioworks announces the partnership. Something in here has to be setting people off to make this thing be going into halts like this. Gout is a complex form of inflammatory arthritis. Okay. Oh, they're not in partnership. They just developed this one thing in a partnership. Okay, okay. So they partnered for this particular development. There's also some some news from, looks like, last month. Shares trading lower after the company announced it will acquire Zimmergen. So a lot of, okay, it unhalted as well. Still going up there. But yeah, I'm not seeing any strong catalysts, so I got to make sure I check my boxes. Very back up to that $17. Took a little bounce down there, very small little tick through. Pretty sure it's going to continue down. That 17 is probably going to become a little bit of resistance, probably. DNA back into halts. It's halting every, looks like 14 cents. Let me see, $4, or actually, what's the bottom of this? $3.98, $4.40, $39. Oh no, every 30 cents is halting. So maybe we've seen in these last couple of days things popping at like lunchtime, something brand new that wasn't even up here popped. So with these kind of catalysts, I'm just not too interested in these. Earnings, temporary partnerships, just not. There's one called BNGO, that is up 35%. Let me look at the news on this one. Okay, BNGO this morning. Genomics announced its first publication using OGM for detection of repeat expansions in Canvas and adult onset Atasha, I don't know. Okay, so they just are doing a publication and they got some call sweeps. So that is not what we're looking for either. Lot of cringy news out here that just doesn't make sense. Especially on these higher float stocks that can chop down on you. That range closes up, it's over. Let's see when DNA is supposed to be coming out of this halt. DNA halted at 10:14. It should be coming out at 10:19:15, 2 minutes. Roblox is still up to 53% now on Roblox RBLX. $53, I meant. And now looking like it's forming a little bit of a top around this 53.50. But we will see if this is actual resistance on Roblox. Up 10% since yesterday's close. 8% since the open. I see HLBZ back popping up there again. What are you doing down here? HLBZ came up to this little flat top of the 170s and has 10 million shares traded, but it is red on the day. Here is the daily chart here for HLBZ. Had a little run up into this short resistance, found more resistance in here under this 160-ish level, and has a little final resistance right here above the 125 area, 137 area right there on that bottom. But yeah, also not what I'm looking for. Actually, before we get off of there, let me see what kind of news they had over here. Hellbits to offer on-demand taxi services to widen international intermodal or intermodal offering. So they're doing taxi services now. Okay. Yeah, Donnell, yeah, that DNA had a crazy high float as well. That's what I was saying. These may chop down and close their ranges, especially being cheaper stocks, $4 and something. You know, this initial range was from 321 up here to the 350s, and we've just seen skinnier and skinnier and skinnier bars coming up here to the top. See Veru. Okay. Yeah, so today was a high float mover day, you know. Plenty of Roblox finding a little bit of resistance off of this 5350 level. May need to confirm that it is gonna come down though. But on the 15-minute, we can see a flat top here of the 5350. 5350. DNA halted to the downside now. First halt down after 3 halts or 4 halts up, something like that. The SPY getting on up to that 425 level, having an absolute run today. Just tapped the 425 and then found a little bit of resistance, but man, SPY is bullish today. All right, so for now, man, this whole market with all these higher float stocks making all these rips, I'm thinking we're gonna have to see the NQ and everything calm down. I'm pretty sure the NQ is controlling the market, and we're gonna have to see it calm down to see some small caps move again. No, I'm kidding. We just gotta wait for something that gets some catalyst though, for real though. As of now, when everything's this green, let's look at some of these tech stocks here. Oh, wrong thing. Where's Tesla? Tesla is down, which is surprising. Taking a nice little dip down. Let's look at Amazon. Usually something must be up. If Tesla's down, why would it be down? Amazon down as the market moves up. Okay, well, that's surprising. I would think Amazon would be following the market, but okay. Maybe it's a late follow. Maybe it'll follow it later on. Looks like it held here at the 143s, got up here to the 144s. But that's surprising that that action is happening. Roblox still floating around this level, has a level here of the 53.46. I'm thinking it may need to do one more retest to this for shorts to be like, okay, we may be coming down. But we'll see. It's coming back up there to the 53.50s as we speak. Still still making those lower highs as well on Roblox. Amazon is not down. Well, on the day it is. It's red on the day, but yeah, it is in an uptrend. Amazon is in an uptrend though. They had this previous bottom down here at the 100s, and now it is come up to this level of the 144s a couple of times. Forming a little test area there of the 144s. The previous close was 142. Well, I was just looking at the day. So, yeah, if we look at it, the close of yesterday, 142, yes, it is higher than the close of yesterday. Did DNA come out of that halt yet? Does not look like it. $10.23 should be opening up at the 28.23, so literally in a couple of seconds. 28.23. Let's see where this thing ends up going to. Should be opening up right now. There's the open on it. A little bit of a gap down here. And now the massacre begins. All right. So yeah, today I didn't see anything that I like. No news that I like. Definitely not in the small caps. Everything today, pretty sure all the floats were above above 200 million, and they're just gonna be in the playground today, without me. But yeah, this is a stream for this morning. What is this? August 11th. But yeah, gonna go ahead and get ready to close it up. Go and make some dinero. And if I see anything else pop up midday, some of those midday poppers, they're just hard to do anything with because they're just going straight up. People only just dive in like MVTA yesterday, straight up, and then a huge fail today. Appreciate all of you guys for coming out though. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Check out check out all of the discourse that we have. Y'all can drop those links if y'all haven't. Um, to Framework Fortune, and we also have the DLA DAO now. People are diving into that DLA DAO trying to see what we got going on in that project. I guess people took it seriously yesterday. They were like, when I said, yeah, go check out the DAO, they're diving in there. So it's getting real active over there. Uh, and that's what you can do. It's free information out there. You just read. If you like what you see, hey, you do what you do. But anyway, appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. If you're on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. And as always, another day. It's not done yet. This is just the first turn of the day. We'll see if anything comes into play later. But as of now, I'll be sitting on my hands. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.